RGB lighting might be all the rage, but sometimes you just want performance without the flash. In 2024, Non RGB Case Fans are stepping up their game big time with killer airflow, near-silent operation, and budget-friendly prices. In this video, we're counting down the top 5 best Non RGB Case Fans that deliver max airflow without maxing out your wallet. From stalwart brands to newcomers packing a punch, we've rounded up the fans that bring exceptional cooling minus the disco lights. We're talking monster CFM, fluid dynamic bearings that glide like butter, and clever blade designs optimized for silent operation even at max speed. Whether it's for your high-performance PC or sleeper budget build, these fans have your thermals handled. No gimmicks, just silent blackout performance. Let's count down the top 5 and upgrade your rig with the best non-RGB case fans 2024 has to offer. Kicking off the list at number 5, we have an underrated option from Fractal Design, the Dynamic X2 GP12. Now, Fractal is not necessarily known for their fans, but the X2 series really brings some excellent performance for the price. This 120mm PWM-controlled fan can push some impressive numbers. We're talking 52.3 CFM of airflow paired with pretty solid static pressure at 0.88mm H2O. And the X2 GP12 achieves this while keeping noise levels down to just 19.4 decibels, even at full speed. So you get great cooling power with low noise, perfect for either case fans or radiators. Aesthetically, the GP12 keeps things clean and simple with a matte frame and 7 black fan blades optimized for high-pressure airflow. There are no fancy LEDs or design flourishes here, just good old-fashioned cooling performance. The overall build quality of the X2 GP12 feels very solid. Fractal Design didn't cut any corners here, both figuratively and literally based on the tight tolerances and sturdy feel. The fan housing is built from durable plastic that feels like it'll stand up to years of heavy use. Pads on the fan corners help reduce vibrations for smooth and quiet operation, and installation is a breeze. Simply put it into place and you're good to go. At around $20, the Fractal Design Dynamic X2 GP12 offers stellar cooling capacities, quiet and quality construction, and an understated aesthetic. For the price, it's hard to find a better performing 120mm fan that keeps noise levels so low. An easy pick for the number 5 spot on our list. Now for the number 4 spot, we come to a fan maker that takes their name very literally. Be Quiet. The Pure Wings 2 140mm fan lives up to the Be Quiet name by being one of the quietest fans on the market, maxing out at 18.8 decibels. I'm not exaggerating when I say this thing is practically silent. Unless you hold your ear right next to it, you'll often have to double check that it's running because it's that quiet. But don't think the Pure Wings 2 is lacking on the airflow and cooling front just because it runs so silently. It still pumps out a strong 61.2 CFM thanks to a fluid dynamic bearing and 9 specially designed fan blades optimized for smooth laminar airflow with minimal turbulence. Everything about the engineering of the Pure Wings 2 is geared towards noise suppression, from the shape of the frame to the materials used in construction. Rubber corners prevent any potential vibrations or hums from building up. And you get a generous 3-year manufacturer's warranty for peace of mind. With a retail price around $12, the Be Quiet Pure Wings 2 offers an amazing cooling experience at minimal volumes. If you have a silence-focused build where low noise is critical, the Pure Wings 2 is easily one of the best 140mm fans money can buy. Whisper quiet and oh, so chill. Now, on to number 3. Claiming the bronze medal spot at number 3, we have the Arctic F12 120. Arctic has developed a reputation for making affordable yet quality fans, and the F12 120 is a perfect example. For around $10, you get a versatile 120mm PWM-controlled fan that hits the sweet spot of price to performance. This thing can crank out a whopping 53 CFM of total airflow at just 22 decibels. Moving that much air that quietly is seriously impressive for a fan at this price point. So, what's the secret to the F12 120's powerful combo of airflow and acoustics? According to Arctic, it comes down to a few key design choices. First is the use of a fluid dynamic bearing that keeps noise levels down across the RPM range. Second are the unique fan blade angles and geometry that optimize airflow and reduce unnecessary turbulence. And third is the overall solid build quality. Tight tolerances and well-placed rubber mounts prevent vibrations and noise. The F12-120 has a basic black frame with a fan blade that'll mesh well aesthetically with nearly any system build. Rubber padding at the fan corners absorbs vibrations for smooth and quiet operation. And for around $10, this kind of cooling potential at such low noise levels is untouchable. If you're working with a restricted budget but still want quality airflow for either CPU coolers or case fans, the Arctic F12-120 is easily one of the best bang for your buck options out there. Alright, on to the runner-up. Now, coming in at the number 2 spot, we have the legendary Noctua NF A12X25 PWM. Noctua has developed a reputation over the years for engineering what are arguably some of the most premium, high-performance, but stylistically unique fans on the market. Their color scheme is definitely an acquired taste. But don't let the atypical beige and brown colors turn you off, because when it comes to cooling performance, these fans consistently top the charts. And the NF A12X25 PWM is a perfect example. This 120mm powerhouse absolutely crushes when it comes to airflow. We're talking over 60 CFM of air pressure at around 18.8 to 22.6 decibels of noise. It's hard to comprehend just how much air this thing can push until you experience it, and it does it with minimal noise thanks to Noctua's fan design capabilities. So, how'd they do it? A mix of custom-engineered parts, like their densely concentrated PWM motor that provides finely tuned RPM control and torque, specialized microstructures on the fan blades that reduce drag and turbulence, and then lots of general design polish like super tight clip clearances, vibration-absorbing mounts, premium bearings, and more. Noctua left no stone unturned when engineering this fan for peak performance, and it shows. Of course, that level of engineering prowess comes at a price. Around $30 makes the NF A12X25 one of the more expensive 120mm fans on this list. But for the insane performance it brings, Noctua arguably justifies the premium price tag. If you want the absolute best 120mm fan in terms of noise-normalized airflow, regardless of cost or ugly colors, the Noctua NF A12X25 PWM represents the peak of engineering and quality in this size category. Alright, now for the moment you've been waiting for. Taking the top spot is the Noctua NF S12B Redux 1200. Yes, it's another Noctua fan, which might seem boring, but I've got to give credit where credit is due. The NF S12B outperforms every other 120mm fan on the market, RGB or not. It's simply on another level. This awesome fan churns out 59.2 CFM of airflow, along with a high static pressure rating of 1.31 mm H2O. And it does this at a super quiet 18.1 decibel noise level. That's some intense wind power with minimal acoustic impact. So what allows the NF S12B to hit such unbelievable numbers? Noctua's specialty high-efficiency motor provides excellent torque and RPM control across the range. Custom vortex control notches on the fan blades stabilize airflow and prevent dead spots. And we can't forget the signature Noctua build quality. Super tight tolerances and premium components that last. It's this mix of smart design and premium engineering that enables such stellar performance figures. As expected from Noctua, everything from the frame to the cabling just oozes quality and attention to detail. And you even get the iconic Noctua colors to stand out from the crowd of RGB fans. For around $15, the NF S12B is reasonably priced given its chart-topping performance and build quality. If you want the absolute best noise-normalized airflow from a 120mm fan, the Noctua NF S12B Redux 1200 represents the peak of engineering and quality in this size category. And that wraps up my countdown of the top 5 best non-RGB case fans for 2024. From affordable yet powerful options like the Arctic F12 to the engineering marvels from Noctua, there are great picks for every budget and use case. For more information and updated prices, check the links in the description box below. Also, let me know your thoughts on these fans down below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.